You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Thursday the 16th of July, 2026. It is 25 days after the summer solstice. It is 68 days before the autumnal equinox. In today's episode, geese on one leg, the first parking meter, the atom bomb, a catcher in the rye, the Department of Homeland Security, and Ida B. Wells. Today's forecast: mostly sunny with patchy smoke from the wildfires raging in western Ontario. High near 92 degrees Fahrenheit, 33.3 Celsius. Light northwest wind becoming west, 8 to 13 miles per hour in the morning. The sun rises today at 5:38 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 1:02 p.m. The sun sets today at 8:25 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 8:57 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 9:38 p.m. The length of daytime today is 1 minute, 24 seconds shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing crescent phase and is 7% full at midday. The moon rises today at 8:10 a.m., and then it sets at 10:06 p.m. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the middle of the night, high tide, 12:07 a.m., 1 meter 83. In the morning, low tide, 6:21 a.m., minus 6 centimeters. In the afternoon, high tide, 12:49 p.m., 1 meter 65. In the evening, low tide, 6:33 p.m., 12 centimeters. In our shared realm of plants and animals, on a recent day the Canada geese in Hallett's Cove were seen standing on the beach, staring off into the water. It was striking how many of them stood on just one leg. Now, it's generally thought that geese and other birds stand on one leg when it's cold in order to regulate their temperature, pulling up one leg at a time and folding it under their feathers to warm it up. But the other day it was summertime hot. In her blog, Wonder Why, Canadian professor of physics Joanne O'Meara suggests that the one-legged posture is not unlike a yoga pose, and that the birds find a still position on one leg, perfectly balancing their bodies to rest with gravity holding their body mass in place. It's not about temperature, it's about holding the body still and at peace. Commemorations. On this day in 1935, the Parkometer No. 1 was installed in Oklahoma City. It was the world's first parking meter. It was the invention of Carl C. Maggie, a reporter who was editor of the Oklahoma News. In 1933, he joined the Oklahoma City Chamber of Commerce Traffic Committee. They were tasked with dealing with the increasing automobile congestion in the city. McGee came up with the idea of a coin-fed timer to control parking. Two professors at Oklahoma A&M College helped him develop the new machine. Despite some opposition from drivers, it proved popular with downtown businesses, as it ensured a regular turnover of parking spots. A nickel bought you a spot for 1 hour. Those were the days. A chilling anniversary. On this day in 1945, the first test detonation of an atomic bomb took place at the Trinity site in Alamogordo, New Mexico. Witnessing the vast power of the atomic bomb, Robert Oppenheimer quoted the Bhagavad Gita. He said, "If the radiance of 1,000 suns were to burst at once into the sky, that would be like the splendor of the Mighty One. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." On this day in 1951, J.D. Salinger published his novel, The Catcher in the Rye. The narrator, teenager Holden Caulfield, reflects on his sense of alienation and how he sees through the hypocrisies of adult life. Salinger deftly captured the teenage slang of the period. It's been a favorite of angsty teenagers ever since. A somber anniversary. On this day in the year 2002, President George W. Bush announced his plan to completely reorganize the security apparatus of the nation after the shocks of 9/11. He consolidated many departments into a new entity, chillingly named the Department of Homeland Security. It would grant the president even greater powers of surveillance and enforcement. Today we remember Ida B. Wells, born this day in 1862. She was born into slavery near Holly Springs, Mississippi, but with emancipation she made her own way in the world and became an investigative journalist. Her work made her a leader in civil rights, both for black people and especially for women. She was one of the founders of the NAACP and was active in the anti-lynching movement. Her autobiography, Crusade for Justice, was published in 1970, 4 decades after her death. She once wrote this: "The way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them." Remember Ida B. Wells today. And that is the Observatory, Thursday the 16th of July, 2026.